Opened. What's up,
Me?
everybody? Welcome to Characters Welcome. I'm Justin Tyler. Sitting in with me tonight, we got Johnny B. Bander over here.
Yes.
Very excited to have him. Eric is on his year-long, his once a year Shrek experience, where he goes into the swamp to Shrek it up for a little bit.
Mm.
He's called it getting Shreked, so he'll be back
He called
with
it the Shrektacular to me.
Yeah. Oh, see. Well, maybe
Yeah.
that's like a separate. He has a lot of Shrek-related events this week. It's definitely. I mean, with Puss in Boots coming out, it's really been a great build-up to this year's.
Agreed. He's
Uh,
defying Shrek's expectation.
yeah. Look, what a well-timed sip of
Mm-hmm.
coffee. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so, how are you, John? What's new with you? We've seen you sort of recently, but
Mm-hmm.
still with the beautiful bookcase that we always comment on
Yeah,
whenever you.
we love it. It's the envy of the world. It looks like it's going to fall down. It doesn't. The key to having your bookcase never fall down is never touch the thing. Do not take a book
Yeah.
off.
Oh yeah.
Do not remove it. It's just for show. It's for when you do CNN and they want to see you've been reading one or
Yeah.
two things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on.
And you've been doing a lot of CNN hits lately
So
because you
much.
you broke the story that Trump would be arrested on
I
Tuesday, right?
did. I did. And they keep having me on. And I'm like, oh, just a little bit longer. And while I keep going, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah,
And I'm just, yeah. So I am, yeah. But look, I'm the expert on absolute bullshit. And
yeah,
so they
no
keep
doubt.
telling me, like, they keep being like, come tell us that Trump's going to get arrested and anything bad will happen to him. And I'm like, look, I'll cash the check anytime you want me to say that to you. But it will never happen, as we all know here on this
Yeah.
respectable news program. Yeah,
Again, this the rectangles here at Characters Welcome offer real talk, whether it's politics real talk, Hollywood real talk, which we often get into.
100%.
That's, that's that's good stuff.
Great.
That's just I like how quickly that flashed. So we can't get any information, though. We just know
I
it's real.
love it.
That's what
Well,
Hollywood Real Talk's all about.
that's also how seamless our plugs are, because all of that was just to plug Hollywood Real Talk.
Yeah, exactly. It's all been a
Yeah,
buildup from
yeah.
the great Shrek expectations all the way to the Hollywood Real
Uh-huh.
Talk.
Well, speaking of Hollywood Real Talk, you had a real talk with your daughter recently about something
Uh,
Hollywood did, right?
yes, that's great. Great call. We have been watching the original Star Wars trilogy in my household, which is as a parent, as a geeky parent, it's what a joy. And while we were talking about it, we were sort of into Jedi to the point where Obi-Wan is like, where Luke goes to Yoda's house, and Yoda's like, later, and Luke's like, what the fuck is going on? And Obi-Wan appears and is like, let me tell you, it's complicated. And I forgot watched this movie 30 years ago, so
Mhm.
it's in my bones. But my 6-year-old and 4-year-old were like, "Hey, Dad, a couple questions. What? That's his sister. They were kissing. Who's that boy who does that?" So my wife filmed me answering their very Hollywood Real Talk questions about how Star Wars works.
Mhm.
It is cute and confusing.
It's beautiful. And what's great, again, as I mentioned to you, is that Justin's standing in front of the TV, making sure he is front and center and that nothing can go forward until he answers these questions.
Well, it's a moment for real reflection, to in full
Mhm.
engagement with the Force. I'm raising my children to believe in the Force, so they will have a rude awakening at some point down the line. That or maybe it'll just become real.
As we all do, yeah. I mean, look, if we arrest Trump, then there's no way it'll become real. But if Trump is allowed to give us the force.
See, are you doing a CNN hit right now? I like you just
Mhm,
slip
mhm.
right in and out of it.
That's right. That's right.
Just assume when anytime Bander's looking a little out of focus, he's talking to Don Lemon at some
Well, we're hopeful for Q2,
point.
Don, but
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Speaking of beautiful stuff, this is
yes.
Characters Welcome. We hopeful for Q2. That's the official catchphrase of Characters Welcome. We've been hopeful for every Q.
Uh-huh.
I love going up and doing theater and then entertainment as a living. you really don't learn what money is, let
No,
alone what quarters are. And only recently have I been aware of what all that shit means.
absolutely.
Because when you have no money, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right now it's tax season. For me, it used to just be the time to go to my college professors and fake some sort of catastrophe so I don't get an F. So I get a C instead of an F, or defer to next semester. Yeah.
The dream. Reminder, Eric has no credit score. Yes, that's accurate. He is truly a unicorn in the
I
world.
love it. I love it. That was me
It,
like 3 years ago, but I love it. Yeah.
you should be his financial advisor if you can get him on
Mhm.
the road to credit. The blind, leading the blind slowly toward Q3.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I hear it.
the dream. But this is Characters Welcome. We have
Mhm.
a lot of great character performances coming to you in this, that, or one of these larger rectangles. Because as
Mhm.
we all, the religion we believe in is the concentric rectangle theory of reality.
Mhm.
Watch out for that. But what do you say, Vander? You want to dive into this first piece?
I can't wait. Oh my God. Are you guys ready to get some financial wisdom, some financial literacy?
So apropos that we were talking about money, because our
Mhm.
first guest is the person who does it all here. Please welcome to the Rectangles, Jeremy from
Jeremy from accounting.
accounting. Yeah.
Okay, hi everyone. Come in, find a seat. There's plenty of room here. Now, you know me. I am Jeremy from accounting, but for the next 10 minutes, I will be Jeremy, your workplace fire safety marshal. Okay, well, thought there'd be a bit more applause for that. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Jeremy, weren't you fired earlier this morning? I was. But this meeting is mandatory, and I was the only person who volunteered. Okay. And let's be honest, I already had the vest. Okay. Um, yeah. So we're going to get started, and it's going to be sorry, Christoph, what are you doing there? Sorry, no, this room is at capacity. Okay. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, please. Okay. Now, the good executives upstairs said that I could deliver this meeting as long as I promised I would not use it as an opportunity to air out all of my last minute petty grievances with you all. But don't worry. I told them I'd rather just burn this place down myself. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. But honestly, all humor starts from truth, doesn't it? Sorry, Christoph, what are you doing here? We're at capacity. All right. Well, I don't care if it's an all staff meeting. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, please. All right. And close the door behind you. All right. Speaking of reasons, I would burn this place to the ground. But in all seriousness, closing the door is a fantastic way to prevent the spread of a fire in the office. But here's what it won't do. It will not prevent the smell of smoke, a cigarette you smoked perhaps one time after a stressful quarterly meeting last week, from escaping your office and, I don't know, going into Christoph's office. All right. It's very difficult if you share a wall with Christoph. Okay. Listen, I'm not saying that Christoph was the one who ratted me out to HR and is the reason I'm fired. But at the same time, he's not here to defend himself. So honestly, fuck him. Again, sorry, it's just me with the jokes. I can't help myself. But that one was probably based more in truth than the other one, I would say. Now, in case of a fire, all right, the elevators would not be working, all right, and we would need to evacuate using the west staircase, all right. Now, let's hope for everyone's safety. Doug and Melissa, you will not be using the staircase as your secret makeout spot again. Sorry, it's not a secret anymore, but it is for everyone else's safety, all right? Christoph, sorry, what are you doing back in here, all right? I told you this room is at capacity. Listen, I'm gonna need you to wait outside, all right? And just keep watch in case, I don't know, a spontaneous fire erupts or something, all right? Then you can come back in here, all right? But get out of here, all right? Now, I would love to take this opportunity to identify a few individual people that I've personally deemed to be a workplace fire hazard. Okay, let's start with you, Greg. And that wool sweater you wear 2 or 3 times a week, it's disgusting. Okay, you look like a walking rug. All all right, makes me want to, I don't know, push you over and just step on you, all right? And that would be a fire hazard, okay? So let's do everyone a favor and just take it off, toss it in the bin, okay? Damien, great job with the office redesign, okay? But the fabric, curtains, that was a strange choice, wasn't it? Okay. Look, I'm not even trying to be petty with that. That just actually seems like a real fire hazard, okay? This is a place of work, not your own personal boudoir, okay? Let's take them down, toss them in the bin, please. Now, I think we can all agree that the biggest fire hazard in this entire office is Bradley. Oh my God, you are so hot, Bradley. It's actually ridiculous. I'm up here sweating. Listen, between you and I, if you ever wanted to have a relationship outside of the workplace, we would no longer have to disclose it to HR because I am fired, okay? It would be a lot less paperwork and honestly, a lot less kindling for the inevitable fire I'm going to light in this building. Too much? I'm sorry. I can't help it with the jokes, but something to really consider perhaps. Now listen, nobody really wants to talk about it, but one of the leading causes of workplace fires is arson by disgruntled employees.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of the last 4 places that I have worked, all 4 of them have burnt down mysteriously, really. They don't know who did it. Honestly, the court said that I was innocent. So all I can, sorry, Christoph, you're back again, really. What was that? There's a fire in the hallway. Well, okay. Everyone heard that, all right? This is not a drill. I need everyone to remember this in a central piece of information, okay? I was here in this room the entire time, okay? Christoph was the only person out in the hallway where the fire was, all right? I need everyone to remember that in case the police come and ask questions, okay? Now, I'm gonna stay behind, make sure everyone makes it out safely. But if anyone sees my candle, honestly, I lit it before this meeting. I can't remember where I threw it, actually.
Oh, spoil. The fire culprit has been revealed. Alex Schaefer, everybody, drinking a truly obscene amount of water out of that bottle.
Man, you did it.
Giant water. I gotta stay hydrated.
Now, that was the most casual arson case I've sort of happened upon. Is this built from any real life experience, Alex, that you've had?
This is actually based on a true story. In the script, there's a reference to Doug and Melissa. They have friends who work in the building a few floors down. I'm one of those friends, and I heard about this whole ordeal happening. So that's actually how I figured out this whole story. But it is actually a true story.
Whoa.
What the actual fire part of it?
Yes, 100% of this was absolutely true.
Wow.
Anecdotally.
It's 100% allegedly true. That's
allegedly,
CNN
yeah,
talk
of course,
right
allegedly.
there.
Allegedly.
That's some CNN talk right there. Well
yeah,
done.
It's through friends of friends that allegedly this happened in an office once or 4 times.
Wow. Well, shouts to this real life person for shooting a shot in the middle of the confession.
Yeah.
Sort of pre-confession to eventual crime.
Mm-hmm.
Not the lower third saying shooting a shot. Jeremy shooting a shot. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's Raisin Delta dropping the comment. Do you often work in the office environment when you're not on the rectangles?
I work I work freelance, but occasionally it's in an office. Sometimes it's not. I prefer when it's not, because sometimes the office is windowless and it can be very sad.
Well, you've definitely solved that because you look like you're in a room with a ton of windows.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, this is the setup here is ridiculous because my laptop is on like a shelf with my clothes. I'm currently standing on my bed and I just have a light pointed directly at my face.
You
look magic of Hollywood.
Thank you very much. Like what are you I'm sorry to bring this technical, but are you like shooting on your phone? Are you looking at through your phone? Is that what?
No, this is just my laptop. Also, I'm really on my bed. That's why I was like squishing all over the place.
Look at that bounce. Wow.
But my day job is lighting for like video and photography. So that's maybe why I was like I was about to go too far and give myself like a hair light, and I was like, relax.
Wow.
But
Yeah. You do look like you have been taken hostage in some sort of feature film. So a
Yeah,
little hair
thank you.
light might really make it pop.
it really
Thank
might.
you. Yeah,
I
love
would
that.
really believe that you wanted to come home. Can we talk about your accent? Your accent work is phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I love an accent. I love a voice. I think I haven't been doing characters for that long, but I think my I don't know, the thing that gets me interested is like finding someone's voice, and I think it's
Mm.
fun to just be like I was gonna say like wacky and silly, but no, just trying something different and just having fun with it.
And the beauty of it is your word choice of capacity, I think. What a great
Capacity. Yeah. I
Mhm.
actually
Aussie word.
almost changed that before to this room is full. So I'm glad I didn't because I was like, no,
No.
that capacity sounds more fun.
Mhm.
There's something about even the arson he was confessing to sounds sort of fun in an Australian accent, right? It's hard to
I
arrest.
think for him it kind of is fun. I think he loves it. I think he's having a
Yeah.
good time.
But I mean, even as like someone like Christoph, I feel like I would still find it charming, even though it seems
Yeah.
slightly filled with hatred there.
Yeah. I will say, so earlier this is not based in truth, obviously, but there is one character who actually is either based on well, I don't want to say who they are because this is on YouTube and they could find it, but there is one character that I'm like I have named for someone who I work with, and I'll just leave it at that.
Wow.
Whether I love them or I hate them, but
The mystery
there's
deepens.
yeah,
Oh wow. So
just building the lore.
is it Crazy Lighting Psycho? Is it that piece? Because I've seen that one. That's a really good one.
No, it's not that one. Keep guessing.
Oh, okay.
Alex, is there anything that you'd like to plug before we let you go? Get back to the ground.
I don't
Took you
think
off your bed.
so. Yeah. Yeah, very new to doing character stuff, so appreciate being here. Don't know the next show I have, but this is a lot of fun, and thank you all for having me. I appreciate it.
There it is.
Hell yeah.
You can always follow that social. Well, thanks for being here, Alex. Stay safe. Get down off of that pretty stable mattress, though.
Yeah,
What is
it's
your
dangerous.
what does your tat say before you go?
Oh, I have 3. This one says enough. I don't know if it's mirrored, and then I have 2 like triangle ones on my arm that you can't see because of the lighting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Enough. Agreed.
All right. Thanks, Alex. We'll see you next time. Have a good
Bye.
one.
Bye-bye.
That's nice. What, Vander, if you had to get a tattoo on your arm of a word, what word do you think you're looking at?
A word? Ooh, okay. A word, I think it would be extra large.
Well,
I think it would be extra large.
quick, Jorge, flash the word penis on screen and then bailed really hard. There it is. Extra large. Where would you have that?
I would have it,
Up
yeah,
here?
like pretty much
Okay.
here, like on the bat wings. I would have it there just so they could, yeah, I think so. Or like, yeah. But if I really had to get a tattoo, if I really was going to get a tattoo, I would get a tattoo of Daffy Duck.
Really?
Yeah.
That feels almost instantly regrettable.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would just be my head, his head, because truly he's my comedy hero.
Nice.
Is who I aspire to be. Yeah.
He does really go for it. The commitment level is high with our guy.
He
Daffy.
does. Speaking of commitment level, hey, look over there.
Nice, great. Oh, good. This is good. Really. Now, speaking of mysteries, he must need a second here. I will take a second to shout out Robin Richmond, who just made it to the show. Finally awake to see the show, says Robin. Has been using the Characters Welcome business Venmo page as a sort of diary almost. And I just want to say to Robin, I have been greatly enjoying the progress of your life. I don't want to blow it up too hard because I don't know how much you want it said, but I find it very funny. So shouts to you. Thanks for the the donation and hang. It's very, very fun. And I guess Vander's probably yeah, the bit. So be like Robin, throw some cash at us. at the business Venmo. It's at Characters Welcome. And we will read aloud on the show whatever you post there, whether it's a deeply personal diary or a comment about how we all look and feel. But in the meantime, let's get back to some characters. I'm very excited for our next character because we've all been there. Please welcome out to the rectangles a kid waking up for school.
What? No snow? What? But I didn't study for my test. I can't go to school today. And maybe I won't have to. Hello? Mrs. Frick? Hi, yes, this is Charlie's teacher from school. Yep, Miss Stevens, that's right. No, I always sound like this because I'm a woman. Uh-huh. Well, I just wanted to say that there's no school today, so don't send Charlie. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I know there's no snow right now, but it's right on the Verizon. Verizon? Yeah, that's what I said. Uh-huh. So, what? Am I still thinking about holding Charlie back for a grade? What? No. No, I would never do that. That's stupid. I'm being stupid right now. He's a genius. He always wins at Pokemon. No. Oh, so yeah, no, I didn't mean that. So never mind. And okay, I gotta go do my taxes now. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, hey, Mom. Sorry, I was having the best dream about homework. Did you get any calls? Oh, really? Oh, well, guess safety first. So, what? The Carlson sent their kid out, so now you got to check with the school? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right, I'll start getting ready. Come on, think, Charlie. Think. Hello, Mrs. Frick. Yes, it's Mr. Bellotti, the principal. Yes, Gus, that's my name. What? I sound different. Well, I just ate some peanut butter. You know how fat I am. Anyway, I just want to say that there's no school today, so definitely just don't send Charlie to school. Okay, yep. Listen, while I have you, you should let Charlie take karate. Yeah. Well, it's only fair. We learned how to punch and kick, and he has to learn too. So, what's that? I also enjoyed our date. I've also never done that in an office. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I gotta go eat broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Okay. Bye bye. Oh, hey, Mom. I must have gone back to sleep. I was having a nightmare about getting a B. Oh. You get any other calls? Oh, he did, huh? Well, that's okay. Well, I guess that's it. So what? The weatherman on the news said that every school in the state has school? Okay, well, good. He must know. Okay, I'll get ready. Come on, Charlie. Bottom of the ninth. 2 outs. Here goes nothing. Hello, Mrs. Frick. It's me, the weatherman from TV. You know, some champion. Sam Champion, that's right. And it's me, so I just want to say that there is definitely no school today and probably not tomorrow, so definitely don't send Charlie. Yeah, well, I know I just said on TV that there was one, but I'm a liar. And I get paid by the snow plow people and the salt people. And they make they pay me $1 million because they make $20 a driveway, so they make so much money. And I know that I'm going to go to jail, and I just want to say that this is more important. So just don't send Charlie to school, okay? Okay, great. I also enjoyed our date. I did get the pictures. What I say when I saw them? I said, cool. These are cool. These are sick, is what I said. Oh, good. I look forward to some more. Yep. Oh, yeah, you could wear that. Okay. All right. Okay. I got it. Okay. Good morning. Well, Dad. Oh, man. Busted. Okay, fine. I'm going to get ready. Dad, Mom's been dating prominent men in the community.
Johnny Vander, everybody. Breaking down every child's actual situation when they want to get a snow day. Great blackout line.
Thank
Prominent
you.
in the community.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, you don't get much bigger than the weatherman.
No, I mean, what a celebrity in the local. I mean, I grew up in upstate New York, and the local news and weather team was very popular. The Watertown, New York, Mel Bustler was the sports guy. He was the epitome of comedy.
Truly,
top of the state.
He got his own segment. I mean, it's like, who gets that?
Bustler's
the guy and sports guy. That's it.
Yeah, power. Were you dodging school as a kid? Are you trying to get out?
Sometimes. So me and my brothers, this came up because me and my brothers, we used to have a 2-line phone at home on the landline, and we would call my mom from line 2 as line 1. And we'd be like, hello, this is the school board. There's no school.
Wow.
And we used to do it like multiple times a day. And my mom was so stressed, and she would just scream at us, and it was so funny to us.
I'm sure she was like, "You think I'm an idiot? You think
yeah."
I'm gonna believe?"
One time we actually got her to believe it, but
Wow.
but then we eventually, like, we were pretty good, so I think we ended up telling her. We said it was a delayed opening or something, so we went in late, something like that.
Wow.
But yeah, we absolutely tried our best. No, generally I didn't play hooky, but I think just like certain days when other people did. But yeah, we would always try to get a snow day home.
Now kids don't really have snow days because of COVID and the virtual classroom. They just don't do it. It's like, well, we'll see you online.
Yeah, there's no snow days. Also because of climate change. I mean,
yeah, no snow here in New York.
Yeah, I mean, truly, they don't have snow days. They can't call in a bomb threat. Like, they really don't have anything that we used to have as just like little fun gifts.
Yeah, or a boom threat.
Oh yeah,
Flynn says, which is sort of the cuter version of calling it a bomb.
I'm taking pitches, honestly. If anyone else has got, I cut this one down a lot from the other time I did it. There's a lot of useless crap that I threw out, which is great. But I'll take those pitches anytime you got them.
No, great. That's what this is all about. It's connecting with people. Let's connect with one more person.
Ooh, I like that idea.
I'm very excited for this next piece because this next guest, it's something I've been dreading for quite some time.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. So I feel like I've been greedy with just shouting.
You've been greedy, and in fact, that's why you're gonna get hit. Because please welcome to the rectangles your taxes.
What?
Hey babe, it's me, your taxes. It's that time of year again, and I want you to do me. That's right. No, it's been a long, hard year, and I just want to give you a break, a tax break. I can tell just by looking at you that your dividends are anything but ordinary. So why don't you just sit back and let me itemize that large deduction of yours? What's that? You want a 69? Well, I want a 1099. That's when we start with a little self-employment before we move into the W-2 person stuff. Yeah. I really like the way you filled in those first 5 lines. You know, if you keep it up like this, I might even let you try a backdoor Roth IRA. We're going in the red this year. Okay. You messed up. No, don't feel bad. We're really on a roll there. But I think we're gonna start over. Yeah, okay, good. Cool. Boy, April sure came fast. Why don't you that W-2 of yours? They didn't send you one. Oh, it's online. You don't remember? No, it's fine. I'll just sit here and wait. So what did you say you do again? You're a freelancer. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Okay. Look, I can tell you're worried you're not gonna be able to do me right. But you know what? You don't have to do everything manually, okay? There's no shame in using a machine to help things along. I mean, there's a reason they call it TurboTax, you know? And if you can't handle all this paper, you can always pay someone to do it for you. No? Yeah, all right. Let's see if you can handle Schedule Double D. Oh, are you seriously calling your dad for advice? Okay, you know what? No, it's fine. It's just, I feel like you're a grown adult. And okay, yeah, let's start over. Okay. Wrong box. Yeah, no, it's fine. I get it. You can't see very well, and it's a PDF. No, you say that every year. Okay, you know what? Why don't you let me try something? And if this doesn't work, we're gonna call the guy your dad recommended. Okay. Listen up, you skanky little freelancer. Yeah, that's right. You're a dirty little slut. I bet you freelance for so many people. You know what? I'm going to audit you down and expose every one of your dirty little secrets. Yeah, you allocated money to the Cayman Islands, didn't you? Yeah, you suck. You know what? Tell me something about you. Oh, you're married? Oh, you're married? You know what? I like that because I'm a freak. Yeah. So listen to me and do every single thing I fucking tell you. You're going to do the standard deduction because you're a bitch who can't handle anything else. Great. Income on line 24B. Good job. Okay. Subtract line 6. Checkbox E. I'm doing better. 24. Okay. Add line C. Fill out schedule 84A. 14. 14.92. 60. 82 cents. You owe $342.89. Are you crying?
Yes.
All right.
Briotti, everybody, bringing us the true final expression of what it's like coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun. It's pretty easy to shift tax terminology into sexual metaphor.
Surprisingly easy, concerningly easy.
Yeah, a great way to not do your taxes is to be writing this piece right now.
No, I feel very called out.
Yeah, I'm not your accountant or in any way part of your deduction. Not that I know of. So I think you can claim this as an expense, though. This counts.
I'm going to.
Or a sexpense. If we're still playing the game, we're still playing the game.
Which you can then claim as an expense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as long as we have to say sexpense on the show to actually make it count as a work environment meeting. And then
just take a picture of the rectangles. You'll be fine.
Yeah. If you just take a picture of this and send it into the government, great, screenshot it. Then I think they'll understand what you mean. do you guys do your taxes on your own?
I call my dad.
Oh, very
yeah.
real.
Yep.
Is your dad an accountant, or is he just like he's got
A
it?
dad.
He was at one point.
Nice.
So
Until he was jailed. He's a
exactly.
disgraced accountant.
Of course.
Too good of an accountant.
Yeah,
His
right.
name was Arthur Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way that expenses work is insane, where you're like, well, especially if you're claimed as an actor or something like that, where it's like then you can start to claim like everything as like, oh, I saw a movie, there's acting in it, write it off.
Yeah.
It's true. It feels like a game, a weird game that we're all playing.
It is weird. I think I tried to last year be like, oh, like I'm a creative. I've spent like way too much money on creative stuff. Like I should try and write that off. Like I'm a small business. And they were like, no, you have to make money to be a business.
Yeah.
Who said your dad said that? Because I don't know if that's true.
TurboTax said that.
TurboTax said that.
Yeah.
And by the way, can I just say TurboTax may have said that to you and probably charged you for that when you could have done it for free if you could find the website that they were hiding from you.
It's true.
Because I've had that with TurboTax where like for years I did my own taxes and after the years where my mom did them. Yeah.
Nice.
And only like 4 or 5 years later did I find out that I made under the threshold where technically they should have offered for me to do it for free. And they just hid that website from me. Yeah.
Horrible.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're bad. They're very bad people.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But what was good was you and your bit.
Oh,
Nice. That's called turn it around. Kaylin, how have you been? What's new with you?
I'm good. I'm living life. Yeah, I'm in the office, so I'm trying to come up with things to say to people in the elevator because small talk is hard.
We've lost a lot of skills in our time away from the office, and I think we will eventually look back and realize we all went crazy in different ways, and only now are we realizing, only looking back. And one of them is small talk, because I feel like some people are like, oh, I forgot how to do this, so I'm not going to talk. And that's sort of hard to reckon with. And other people are like, I just kicked a dog this morning. And you're like, that's not what that is.
That's me. It oscillates between one or the other.
That's great. So
Yep.
you see people just slowly, like you're walking the elevator together and they like slow down and somehow you're in the elevator like, well, I thought we were all, no, just me in here again?
Oh, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like
Sims. We all look like Sims, just like walking and angling. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was walking towards the door literally the other day, and I'm just so used to being in my head. And somebody like literally went over to me and was like, "Good morning," and I was like, "Huh."
Yeah.
Like,
How dare you? Yeah. I know. It's a beautiful situation that we're all back. And it's just, that's what normal was. And we're just only now we can't realize we can't do it.
Yeah, I feel like I should be over it, but it's not gone yet.
No, it's weird. Like there was like a few weeks ago where my girlfriend pointed out to me that I'm still eating. I eat like I'm still in the pandemic. Like I forgot table manners. Like I think I was like running a finger around like the edge of my plate. And she was like, we're out. And I was like, oh, yep. Okay. I forgot that is something that I used to not do. And then there was ever a time that I didn't do that. And then, or that I forgot even that was the case.
But can you became the real you, the more real, but you're like, I love this sauce. I'm going to go for it.
The real me would have eaten the plate. I mean,
yeah,
but I was out, but yeah, exactly. We're becoming the filth that we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I sit in my cubicle and talk to myself, and I have to be like, "Oh my god, I'm in public." Inner monologue is an outer monologue.
Oh my god.
These are all. I feel like we should rewrite the rules. These things are normal now, and I think it's fine. And then farting wherever we want, as people in the comments are insinuating.
I would hope so. Just let it out.
Yeah. Right. Kaylin, is there anything you'd like to plug?
I would love to. I am producing
Please.
and hosting a character show this Sunday. And it is at Boris and Horton on the Lower East Side. It's at 7 on Sunday. And I think the ticket link was going to go in the chat, and people should come, and it's really fun, and Noah's going to be on it, and he's also on this show tonight. Yeah.
Wow. That is wonderful. The name of the show is Main Character Energy live show. That is coming up this Sunday. Check it out. Get that ticket link right there in the comments.
Sweet.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming doing this show. Enjoy your show. Maybe we'll all see you there.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Later. Great. Do you have a tax character, Xander?
Do I have a tax character? No, not yet. Honestly, I might have one now because I just started an LLC. Yeah, honestly, it might just be costing me money. There's nothing that changed particularly. Somebody was like, if you do this, there was a company that I was working for. It's like, if you start an LLC, it'll really help us, and maybe we can pay you a little bit more. So it's like, okay. And now there's all this different, and the name of my LLC is Don Lander. So I'm getting a lot of mail for. Yeah.
That's strong choice. You create another human. When I was young, there was something called Columbia House, where you sign up and they send you CDs. They'd send you a CD, and it costs like $15 or whatever. But the trick was, when you signed up, you got like 8 CDs for a penny. And sure, this is dating both of us, I guess. But my brother and I concocted this scam to create a third brother named Jason, who we signed up for Columbia House, and we did it. And then as soon as we started getting the CDs, we were like, oh no. We're in trouble. We quickly paid out as fast as we could on that, gathering our allowance to be like, we're gonna get in trouble. What if they come for us? We have to produce this invented human. And now you've just done this for the rest of your life. Yeah,
100%. I get nothing, but I also I get so much mail to Don Lander that's like, let us print you pens or whatever. And I would honestly undo my LLC just to not get that mail that says like let us merchandise for you.
I feel like if we could fast forward to the day when you're like, I have to fake Don Lander's death in a Weekend at Bernie's style scheme or scam, you are going to end up having to murder your fake self.
I love it. He'll have a mustache on. It'll be great.
Way to dress the corpse.
That'll be my tax character, is me murdering Don Lander, me accidentally dying and being like, oh no, make sure to read my will.
That's fun. I think that's the reading of the will of the fake LLC character. I have a character of an action hero doing his taxes that I'll probably do in the next couple of weeks. It's tax season.
Good. Well, you know what? If you manage to do that, that would be great. You know what? Shouldn't we manage to get on to our next character?
Look at this transition work you're doing. Really beautiful.
Thank you so much.
That would be great. You know what else is great? Our next piece. We've got this one's really fun. We have a lot of times we have themes that just organically develop on this show, and I think one of these themes is candles. Which, if you have ever had a candelabra, you know that once you have one, you have many more. So please welcome out.
Everybody's getting candelabras. Everybody knows. Yeah,
exactly. It's a real Liberace vibe in the air. The culture is shifting that way. Please welcome out to the Rectangles, your manager on your first day at the Yankee Candle Store.
Hey everybody, I'm Cam. Welcome to your very first day at the Yankee Candle Store. Dreams really do come true. Before the customers get in, we just gotta go over some ground rules for the shop, okay? First, when you get in, make in and then we leave, just make sure you clock out, okay? Next. Under no circumstances should you ever eat any of the candles while on the clock. Now, schedules. Sorry, was there a question? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. That must have sounded insane. You're allowed to eat candles, just corporate doesn't want it to be on the clock, okay? Schedule. What about that could possibly be confusing? Look, it's like if you work, you wouldn't eat the pants while on the clock, right? Okay, great. What? Okay, before you ask, yes, eating does include licking, chewing, and swallowing, okay? Now, schedules. What? Yes, I eat the candles. Is that so hard to believe? Have you smelled these things? They taste delicious. I can go more in depth on the candle eating policy if you really need. Oh, you're more just concerned about my whole thing. Okay, look, here's an example. Here's our candle of the week. We have campfire moonshine. It's a real feast of a candle. You might find yourself overtaken by its supple aromas, but do not, under any circumstances, take a little nibble while on the clock. Okay. Now,
yes.
here's our next one. We have a splash of ocean spray. Now, guys, what do you see here? What do you see on this candle here? Teeth marks. That's right. I don't want to be finding any teeth marks on my candles that are not mine. These are mine. I would recognize my chompers anywhere. Okay. Well, I can do it because I'm the manager. Okay. I've been here for 7 years, 4 months, and 13 days. That's just the kind of privileges you get with that kind of tenure. Okay. All right. No, corporate doesn't know. I keep pinning it on you new hires, so you better stay on my good side. I'm playing with you. But really, seriously. Now, lately, corporate really wants us to be pushing our new spring collection, like Birds Overhead. It's a real interesting candle. Personally, not my favorite, but if I were going to pitch it to a customer, I might say, it tastes like seeing a robin on your walk to work while you munch on a candle. We're not supposed to say this because we don't sell them in the stores, but sometimes if a candle isn't flavorful enough, I just grind up a little bit of incense just to give it a little bit more flavor and texture. You know what? You guys seem confused. Edith, come over here. Why don't we just role play? You be me and I'll be a customer, okay? Just act like how you would act if a customer came in, all right? Hello, I would like to purchase a candle that I can eat with a spoon while watching Requiem for a Dream on VHS. Stop. Okay, just go back over there. Guys, we at Yankee Candle do not approach customers with a we do not eat candles energy, okay? It's just not our thing. You know what? Edith, you're fired. No, not because you don't eat candles, because you've been nothing but rude. Not eating candles is not a fireable offense yet. Now, for the rest of you who clearly share this company's values, little pro tip for you, something I like to do is I like to take one bite of one candle and then another bite of another flavor just to mix them together to create a third flavor. Last week, I combined cherry and caramel. Call that one kicked me the house, so now I have to sleep at the store. They have the craziest names. Good news for all you health junkies, these candles, keto, they're pure wax. Corporate really wants us to push those new soy candles, but I don't really fuck with that, all right? I don't want to put all that crap into my body, all right? It feels so overproduced. I prefer the classics, the melt in your mouth, not in your hand. Unless, of course, you light the candle, in which case it would melt in your hand. Great observation. Yeah, candles are actually indigestible. So when it comes out undigested on the other end, guess who's got seconds? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But my shit does smell fantastic. Sometimes I like to light one candle just to set the mood for while I eat another one. Oh, gosh. My favorite way to eat candles is I chop them up into little pieces and mix them all together, kind of creating like a little candle salad. But close second is I like to eat them corn on the cob style. Only bummer is it does get kind of stuck in your teeth. But what do you think the wick's for? Woo. Gosh, you guys are getting me real distracted. Let's see here. Rules. Oh, if you want to bring lunch, feel free. You can put it in the fridge, put your name on it. Guys, if you see candles in the fridge with somebody else's name on it, don't be a dick. All right? Don't eat it. I personally don't put my candles in the fridge. Makes them too cold, makes them a little too hard, hurts my chompers. All right. You all get an employee discount. That's great. 10% off. Me personally, I never leave the store, so I don't have to pay. But for you, that sounds pretty good. All right. Is there Joan, what? No, just say it. No, Joan, I don't eat the soap. Why would I eat the soaps? That's crazy. Yep, Joan, you're fired. Yes, this one is because of the thing. Jesus. Oh my God. All right. Well, now that it's just us two who seem to really love the candle values of this company, what we need to do right before the customers come in, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. I think we should have a little bit of snack. I love these things. They're great. You know, there's absolutely no flavor in them, but boy, are these things good for losing weight.
Yeah. Noah friend, everybody. That's so fun. I love ending the piece with a stun of putting something bad in your mouth.
Mhm.
I've done it before. I'll do it again. A lot of great comments out here. Robin Richmond, this is so fucking unhinged, and I love it. Yes, this was like watching a Batman villain be formed. This is fully Batman-esque fall from grace from the candle chomper, I want to say.
The Yankee.
The Yankee candle chomper specifically, yeah.
Someone also was like, what is Yankee Candles? I don't think Canada has that. What a tragedy.
Really?
When will Canada get? I feel like candles is a perfect Canadian pastime. Even. Is that insulting?
Not to me.
Oh, you're not Canadian.
Are you Canadian?
I'm good. Yeah. No, I'm not.
You're good.
I'm from New Jersey, but I'm clearing it.
Yeah. Nice. Noah, are you a candle person? Do you have candles all around?
I do. I am a candle person. I'm more of a White Barn Bath and Body Works candle person, just because that's where I get the discounts, you know. But if Yankee Candle wants to sponsor me, boy, I have no allegiance. So,
wow, your answer just proved that this character is almost true. I want to say.
Oh yeah, no, I came up with this because I was like lighting a candle, and I was like, wow, that smells really tasty. And I think in the first draft of this, I had a joke that I had to cut, but was loosely based on how I came up with it, was that if I ate the candle wax, would I turn into a giant candle? Which I decided was just didn't work in the character, so I cut it. But that was kind of my first thought, where I was smelling the candle and I was like, I want to eat that. And then I was like, would it solidify inside? Would I die from that? I don't know what would happen. So far, I haven't died, so.
Amen to that. It is weird. Like, candles are meant to smell like food, but you're not like supposed to eat them.
Yeah, the amount.
What else is like that in our world?
You know, I feel like every time I have tea, whenever I make tea, I'm like, this smells amazing and it's gonna taste so good. And then I'm always like, this tastes like hot water. The taste is not there. It always fools me.
With a hint of,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
A good tea bag, another thing that you definitely should not eat.
I feel like that one's a little bit closer to being edible than candles, but I'm
agreed.
Agreed. Wow, we're a quorum forming up here in the tea bag swallowers.
You know what? We are experienced. Though actually, I was kind of. It's funny because I kind of have a bit about because what you're saying is the same thing I think, like when I go into a bakery and they make their own dog treats, like every time you go in there, it's like, this thing looks amazing. It looks so good. And it's really tempting me to cross that line.
I agree with you, though. I think the dog treat line, the trend lines are coming way too close to human food.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. We're very close.
It's got to be safe for the dogs, so it's got to be safe for us.
No, I like the way you look at the world. You're like, I could probably eat this.
I probably will be fine. I sure hope so. If the dog can like it, why can't I?
Our lead, that's really positive. our lead researcher Jorge did some digging on Google and found that candle wax is considered non-poisonous, but it may cause blockages in the intestines if a large amount is swallowed. And I would say a large amount is one candle. I would argue that's a large amount.
Yeah, what is considered a large amount? Would say one birthday candle be considered a large amount, hypothetically, for a friend.
Yeah, for a Noah friend. Maybe drinkable. Maybe it's more of a drinkable thing, like a warm candle wax. Glug glug.
What we're saying is this character has a lot of places it can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are all different ways you could really ingest this thing, and yeah.
The chef preparing multiple candle meals. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. It's the future. Artisanal candle tasting menu. Let's do this. Noah, what else is going on? Do you have something you want to plug out here in the world besides the show you're appearing on Sunday?
Yeah, that was what I was going to plug. I'm appearing on Caitlin's show on Sunday. Super stoked about that. It's going to be at Boris and Horton. And then just follow me. That'd be great. I don't know. Just keep laughing and smiling. I don't know. Eat some candles.
Yeah. Good advice got bad quick. Keep laughing. Comedy will go on forever. At no point will it end tonight. Thank you for being here, Noah.
Thank you for
come
having
back
me.
with another piece. What other stuff can someone eat? Let's find out next time.
Let's find out.
Yeah, we'll find out next time. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Noah. Have a good one.
Take care, man.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. You know what? Noah's actually a student back in the day, and I'm just so happy because he talked about cutting stuff, and I definitely didn't teach him that. So yeah. I'm so happy.
You're much more additive than
I've never cut anything from any of my pieces.
You don't. Yeah. What's the opposite of an editor? It's like a contributor. Where
I am a contributor.
Need some other ideas over there?
No cut, all paste.
If we averaged the runtime of your character pieces on the YouTube channel, I bet we're at 5+.
Easily 5+. I mean, the number of 8s and 9s I got up there is
absolutely deadly. Great pieces.
It is.
8 or 9. You know what? When I was directing and you were on the team, I was like, "All right, Vander, where are you headed with this? Headed with the time on this one?"
Yeah.
You're too goddamn lovable. Comment from Skintagatha Hotness. Speaking of which, where are they hiding Sarah and Michael's remains? Great question. Like very pointed. And I guess we'll have to come back to that because we have to move on to our next character.
Absolutely. In fact, this next character, let's get it ready, because the thing about this character is like, here we are in March. It maybe crept up on us because we didn't have a winter, but man, it is spring right now.
Spring has sprung.
Can you believe it? Spring has sprung. And you know what comes with spring is a bunch of kids having a really great time.
Hell yeah.
1 week only. And then you go back to college, which is not a good time at all. Everybody knows.
Yeah. You can do a spring break when you're old too, when you're out of college, right?
You know what? I think so. Absolutely. There was that movie. James Franco got killed. Sorry. But you know what? You had time. Yeah. But you know who's alive right now? Our next character. So
awesome.
Please welcome to the Rectangles, a spring breaker.
Woo! Bro, this spring break is gonna be sick! Let me just walk you through our itinerary. Tomorrow morning, you pick me up and we drive all the way from SUNY Binghamton to Miami Beach, Florida. We are straight out of Binghamton. Ooh-hoo! Your Chevy Silverado gets 14 miles per gallon. Sick. That's about $670 in gas, which is half of our total budget. Ow! I've got us booked into a sweet motel. It's a Discomfort Inn suite located directly on I-95. Like the door opens onto I-95. Edgy. A discomfort inn is, if you're wondering, is a comfort inn that's been partially burned down from arson, probably a candle. There are beds. I know that for a fact because they also have bed bugs. But who cares? Because we're burning all these clothes after the weekend ends. Let's go. We'll arrive at the Discomfort Inn after a 27-hour drive, during which we'll exclusively eat turkey jerky and drink Mountain Dew Code Red Bull, an illegal mixture of Mountain Dew and Red Bull that doesn't just keep you awake, but actually destroys the entire sleep center of your brain. Yeah, we're never sleeping again. Rad. After a ride like that, my insides are going to be hot soup. So that means it's time to pregame sick. We'll start by drinking the good stuff. I got a bottle of raspberry funfetti schnapps and a case of White Claw. What flavor? A little something called Tom Hardy's undershirt. Yeah, tasty. Once we're good and toasty, then we hit the streets. No one's wearing masks anymore, so the strip is a sexy mix of COVID strains from all the hottest countries: Brazil, South Africa, England. I want to hook up with a strain from a place that doesn't really have one yet, like Guam. Bro, we gotta get that Guam COVID. Fuck the pandemic. Miami never stopped, just like MTV Spring Break. They got MTV's The Grind again this year. That's right. They never stopped dancing. Even after they were canceled, Eric Nies is like 50 and he's trapped in an endless hell of ooh, ah, just a little bit on loop. Plus, we can meet the Will I Am hologram from 2008. Spoiler, it's Will I Am! Yeah! And we'll get to see our favorite bands or versions of them that are so desperate that they will perform in Florida. We've got Vampire Weekday, Taylor Swift, Ariana Venti, Really, Really Bad Bunny, Megan the Shetland Pony, and the actual Counting Crows. Yeah, they're going to perform that song from Shrek, the one everyone loves. And Shrek will be there. It's going to be sick, sick, sick. By then, the most fuckable strains of COVID should be all up in our bodies. But don't worry, before we go, we're going to get vaccinated and boosted. Not with that doctor stuff. I bought this off my cousin, this vax off my cousin who got kicked out of QAnon for believing too much. He said it's Al Gore's actual blood and you just inject it right in your eye. Sick! Wow, that's a confetti drop.
Oh my God, Justin Tyler, ladies and gentlemen. It was him the whole time. Were you wearing that under the other shirt this whole time?
I did what's called a classic theatrical quick change.
Quick change. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Quick change also sounds like a drug dealer's name down in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, that's 100%. Well, Jorge finger slipped on the confetti. I say keep it. I think we got to drop confetti when we need it.
Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Oh man, I'm trying to look through the comments, but there's a lot of good ones. There we go. There we go. Prog rock band, yes, will be there. Love it.
Very
yeah,
good.
I love me a fake band name. Love it. Yeah, agreed. Swerved. Somebody B, I think said Swerved. Great. Absolutely. Ariana Venti. Just could have heard all of those. Oops, I broke.
I like Robin Richmond thought that they'd called my character, but it's just a lot of my characters wear flat brim hats and look like shitheads. So
no, this is classic Tyler. Joke dense guy going like this, talking like he's cool. Yeah,
it's basically me. Mountain Dew Code Red. I did recently do another piece of reference that I don't always reference Mountain Dew Code Red, but when I do, I love it.
You know what? We all the Kanks. I love the Kanks.
Great.
The Kanks. Hell yeah.
The Kanks are going to be there.
No, Kankersaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We've all got to have staples and things we return to. Motifs. Yours is a Code Red motif. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really smart. Like Picasso had his blue period.
Mm-hmm.
And I shout about Mountain Dew Code Red a lot.
You have your Code Red period. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, it was the character I did. Actually, it's going to be on the YouTube page soon. At last month's live show was the Footprints poster the pseudo-religious footprints.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
then My Son That I Carried You. I did the extended version of that.
Yeah, all right. And that had Code Red in it? Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I won't spoil it because it's gross.
Don't worry about it. It makes such sense in my head. I can put those things together. That's easy. Yeah. That's
Zecor Zeppelin with My Chemical Bromance coming as well.
Man, these are funny. You guys are funny. Your fans are funny. I got to give it up.
Got to give it up.
Well,
we got some news that we have to discuss.
Oh yeah,
2 pieces of news. I wish I had written this down so I could say it as gravely as Eric does every week when we do the show. Sure. One piece of news that is, what is it? One piece that's sad and one that's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
We're down to our last character, and you know what that means. Everyone thinks Sad and No is happy, yes, and that means that comedy is officially over for the night.
Mm-hmm. Back to CNN. Yeah.
Back to CNN, where there's but not a lot of watching it is comedic that you would do that, but the thing is, like, I promised earlier that comedy would go on forever, and I've really been hoisted on my own petard. Hoisted by my own petard, really. I feel my shirt is screaming party, but obviously I'm like really upset. Like, should I wear? Could I wear this into like a work event, like a morning? There's still band names coming up in the comments.
Let me see them.
We got Nickel Front, we got Pink Lloyd, we got the Butthole Sufferers. This should just be a rolling scroll on the side of this. This should be playing on CNN as a crawl. Like, I don't.
This should be Nickel Front, Nickel Front. I gotta give it. This is like old Opie and Anthony or like Rod and Fez, just like them. I don't know. Again, dating myself, but these are all winners. This is a comedy pyramid. We're nailing.
Hoist a Stink. I don't know what that. I guess that's hoisted on by my own petard. But let's talk about our last character.
I think we got to.
Yeah,
I think we got to. You know what? It's like, and you know what? It's the big thing, because let me tell you, comedy's going down. You know what's going up? Housing. Always. The housing market always going up. Always rising, as much as out of control, some would say.
It's true. And actually, real quick before we say that, I have to read one comment that we got in from Robin Richmond. Dear Diary, which is Justin Diary, because I read the comments. I love you, from Robin Richmond, with a $15 donation. Robin, I promise I will read your comments over the course of the next month of shows, because all of your diary is very funny. I will definitely do that. But sorry to interrupt. We were getting to our final character.
No, that's beautiful. Yeah. We got to get to it. A lot of love, except for a lot of people in this industry. So in real estate. So please welcome to the Rectangles, your final character, a realtor.
A realtor. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Ethan Throat. I'm a realtor. I just thought I would use this platform to bring attention to a couple of listings that I'm really excited about. These are just really great apartments, and I just know they're going to make the perfect home for someone. Okay, so this first apartment is just a great starter apartment. It's a studio. What I love about a studio is you can really make it your own. Like, this is how one person used the space. So it's an open floor plan. You can have a man cave, you can have an office, or you can have a Boeing 747. Like, that's just what one tenant did with the place, but it's really up to you and not up to the FAA at all. So it's super modern. It's made out of all aluminum. It's about 400,000 by 400,000 square feet, which is pretty good by New York standards. So I see some couples out there, and I just want to say there's an area currently storing jet fuel that would make a lovely nursery. So The asking price is $75 million, and that does not include utilities. So does anyone want to make this their home? Okay, that's fine. I have plenty of listings to go through. We'll find something that works for y'all. Ooh, this one. This is so beautiful. It's gonna make you go, ooh, can I get two and pay double rent? So it's a fantastic location. Amazing natural lighting because the door does not close. It's not closed. Now, from the north, you have a great view of the Delta terminal, and from the south, you can see the skyline of downtown Cleveland. So, according to the FAA, it's not technically in New York, but it is in the New York flight path, so easy commute. And Cleveland is just such an underrated neighborhood. It can be so relaxing to get away from the rat race of New York and get into the rat race of an entirely different city. And I have to say, it's a great school district. They don't follow the Common Core. All they teach you is what to do in case of turbulence. What I love is they really set students up to succeed in case of turbulence. It's actually my alma mater, so I guess you're seeing a pretty successful alumnus in action. So can I start drawing up the paperwork? Okay. That's fine. Okay, you're holding out for the perfect place. Okay. This is you're gonna love this one. This is definitely a forever home. And I think I can say that because I'm actually the landlord. So one thing about it is it's not fully furnished. The only things right now in the place are my bed and 10 F-16s.
Oh, wow.
So I can't really take credit for all of them because they're my roommates. They're really cool guys, all 50 of them. And if you move in here, you'll have the same 50 roommates. They're so cool. They all have the same haircut and love America. Now, I wouldn't say we have the same interests. Like, I'm really into guitar and they're really into maintaining air supremacy, but who knows? I don't know you. You could love it. I will say, if you're an early bird, you're gonna fit right in. They wake up every day at 4 a.m. yelling, "Go, go, go!" And I'm like, guys, I'm actually working from home today. And they're like, come on, we need more altitude. It's so exciting. And yes, I know what you're thinking. It is exactly like Friends. The only difference is Rachel is a drone bomber. So yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't like this. I mean, now's your chance to have the same life as me, a 46-year-old real estate agent who is just trying to make commercial real estate a little more family friendly. I would say, if you're interested, you should apply right now. I'm getting a lot of offers, mostly from young hotshots willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. So you're really going to want to try to make yourself, look good. Okay, so before you say anything else, I have a video from the Street Easy listing you're gonna love.
Heaven of your rent, listen to her howl below. Metal under tension, begging you to touch and go.
Now, when I watch that video, I just can't take my eyes off of the sconces.
Sebastian Hernandez, everybody.
Yeah.
Very fun real estate realtor character.
Thank you.
Made me laugh every time you just calmly said, anybody want this?
I mean, you got to do some audience participation somehow, right?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Are you talk to us about the sort of the generation of this piece? Are you an airport? Were you in an airport or an airport lover? You just watch Top Gun randomly?
I forget. I was in a bar and I was talking to someone, and then we're talking about studio apartments, and it was like you can kind of do anything with them, and it was like, yeah, like you could, I don't know, have a plane in there or something. I don't know, random free association, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess my dad works in aviation, so that helps.
Okay. In
Wow.
what capacity? As a pilot, astronaut, Space Force?
He does like the contracts.
The contracts. Oh,
I
nice.
wish he could. Yeah, if he was in the Space Force, God bless him.
Yeah. So when he watches Top Gun, is he like, yeah, but none of that would have happened without the contracts?
Yeah, he's watching it like, oh man, Tom Cruise, he's 50 feet in the air. That's because of me writing my name down.
Father's Day idea: a aviation helmet with like paper cut written on top. Is that
Ooh,
that's something? Maverick, Iceman, and paper cut.
I
that's
love
okay. You just saved me. had nothing planned for Father's Day.
You
and I
got a
got
couple months. Just saying,
Yeah.
but that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or forms.
Ooh,
Well, Andrew, I feel like you could take a little more license with the nickname. It doesn't have to be.
No,
Iceman isn't made of ice. Like, or he doesn't not. It's like sort of a metaphorical.
He is a maverick. Actually, he's a maverick. Tom Cruise is a maverick.
yeah, I guess so.
And
Is Val Kilmer like a man of ice?
I mean, he doesn't speak a lot anymore.
The guy with the pens. Look, Sebastian, we're not going to do this for you. Like, you have to.
Okay.
You're going to be stoned.
No, I get it. I get these are great ideas, though. I think, honestly, he would love it. It's like I feel like other people arrive at your nickname, so I think like it's a communal thing.
Yeah, or it could be a veteran's hat. It doesn't have to be a helmet. It could be a veteran's hat, and then
Would that be considered stolen valor if the contracts guy at an airplane company wore a vet hat? Something to think about.
I don't know. My dad keeps getting arrested for some reason when he goes to the VA's office, so I don't know.
The VFW, like, you should have seen me. Yeah. Great. Well, we solved that. Sebastian, what else is going on? What's new?
Oh, in my life?
In your life? Obviously, Father's Day is covered. So
yeah, Father's Day is covered. I don't know. I have to go. Actually, I have to go see my dad to do his taxes this weekend.
You do his taxes?
I do his taxes.
Wow, what a turnaround that
You've come full circle. Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly like him watching me do his taxes, but he doesn't want to do it himself.
It stresses him out too much.
Yeah.
Plus, he deals with forms all day. He must be.
Yeah. No, he deals with, like, you have to have some work-life separation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He must get caught up in it. Plus, if it's anything like Top Gun, like we're talking about, like, I'm sure the forms are very intense and dramatic, and like motorcycle.
Oh yeah. If you don't submit by April 16th, you're gonna get like shot out by a MiG 50.
Oh, nice. Does he ever play beach volleyball in just his khakis?
Yeah, he keeps asking me to go with him, but because it's just him right now.
Yeah, you need it. Volleyball is famously difficult to play alone.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling him, but he's just adamant about it. He's like, it's gonna work out.
He bought oil for 2, and so he's got to be someone else. Yeah.
You mean baby oil, right? For baby oil.
Yeah. Because
right, it'd be bad to like WD-40 your body.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, he's got some weird burns all over his skin.
Chemical burns.
Yeah.
What were you doing? That's a long story, but my son got me this helmet for his stupid friends in the show, and now I have to play oiled up volleyball.
Yeah.
Sebastian, anything you want to plug before we go? And it could be something real. We've talked absolute nonsense to you.
No, it's all this is my favorite thing. Let's see. Yeah, I guess my Instagram, my Twitter is on there. I do 2 provs sometimes with this guy Owen Braithwaite, And I think we're doing a show next month. I don't remember when, but follow at Twisted Whisker if you're interested.
Ooh, that's the name of your two prop team?
Yep. Oh, I personally know Kurt Cruz. Also, I have to say.
Oh God, what a horrible thing to go out on. That's the words. Those are the words you want to leave us with.
I was told he has great legs.
You were told that by him, naturally.
Yeah.
The most. Is he with you right now? Is he like somehow?
No, I wish I could do that, but no. I mean, he could be
I'm
texting me.
I'm suddenly very suspicious of this situation across the board. That sounds fun. Two prop. I did a lot of two prop when I was younger. It's great stuff.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I feel like Kurt's behind me somehow and is going to jump out and scare me. Well, thanks for doing the show, Sebastian. We'll see you next time. Come back.
Yeah.
Come back anytime. Happy Father's Day to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. All right. Look, we covered all the great holidays, Tax Day, Father's Day that are coming up. That's the show. Jorge, you want to pop out here? Are you still in your bathrobe? Are you able to? Oh,
yeah, I'm in it.
Look at this man. He's wearing a Star Trek themed bathrobe.
I am. I'm getting over a cold, so the red shirt really fits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to die.
Yeah, it's also you're sort of sick, so it's telling that you're wearing a red shirt bathrobe.
Yeah. I'm here to bring all sorts of alien germs to the populace.
Yeah, great news. Folks, that's the show. We have to go. We're running late. Comedy went longer tonight, but now it's over. So please go be with your family. Put it to bed. Do something serious. Put comedy to bed. There's no more tick loose. Thank you, Bander, for being here. Any final words you want to leave us with?
Yeah, at John Bander on all the socials. I'm not Eric Feurer, and I think A, do your taxes. That's got to be number one. And B, just have fun, keep smiling, just like Noah said.
That's beautiful. Keep smiling. Get out of here, Kurt Cruz. Thanks, folks. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Kurt's not in. Oh, he's not in here. Okay, good. Good night.